What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, it has now come out that two-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, is now suing King Ryan Garcia for a multiple of different things. One in particular, he's suing Ryan Garcia for is fraud, I believe, defamation, right? And battery, fraud, and destroying his reputation. Right? And everybody's asking me, what's my thoughts on this? Right? And my thoughts is this. For one, I can't tell somebody how to feel, how to be in this type of situation. But if I was to advise him, I think this does more harm to his reputation than good. Right? Seeing as though you're a combat athlete, you're a fighter, you're a boxer, right? And you can get it back in the ring. Because, yes, Ryan Garcia tested positive for a banned substance, has been suspended for a year, and lost $1 million in fines. He missed weight by 3.5 pounds, 3.5 pounds. 3.2 pounds, whatever it was. But you agreed to the fight. So that's a mishap on your behalf, right? Like, you knew he missed weight and you still pushed forward with it. Although it's showing heart, it's showing a dog, right? You push forward with it. Damages your reputation. You are able to rebuild your reputation by showing he had an unfair advantage, and now you're going to get it back in the ring, right? Again, let me say this. I cannot tell him, Devin Haney, or Bill Haney in this case, how to feel about what took place, the injustices that took place with them in this fight. But on the flip side of it, I'm saying that you agreed still to the fight, knowing he missed weight. Now, you didn't know that he was going to test positive for a banned substance. Nobody knew that outside of himself, right? Only Ryan Garcia knew. And he didn't even know. Clearly, he thought he was going to beat it. But I just think that, like Miguel Cotto had the situation with Antonio Margarito. I don't know if he sued Antonio Margarito, if it was even possible, because he never proved that. He couldn't legally prove that Antonio Margarito had plaster in his gloves. We can see it, but did he have the physical evidence? In this case with Devin Haney, had the physical evidence. So in this case of with Cotto, he couldn't prove it, and he got it back in the ring, and that bolstered his status, to me. And I think that Devin Haney getting it back in the ring will be better suited than to take him to court, because this shows a weakness when you were talking about a combat athlete. That's how it's going to be perceived, as a weakness. It's going to come across. Now, if you suing him and you still plan on fighting him, by all means. Did it hurt your reputation? Absolutely. But you can redo that. You can reverse that by getting him back in the ring and beating him in the ring. So, me personally, I don't favor the fact that you're suing, that Devin Haney is going to sue him, because I personally don't think you get you already a multimillionaire, is going to get millions of dollars from Ryan Garcia? I don't know. Maybe he does. I just don't see a rhyme and a reason for it. I think it's unnecessary because what are you going to get out of it? Because you are going to resume your boxing career. And guess what? Until you get back in the ring with Ryan Garcia, this cloud, like that cloud, is going to hang over you. Right? You got to erase what took place that night. You can't replace that. You can't even erase that. But you can reverse the thought pattern, the perception, how you're perceived after that. So everybody's asking me, what do I think about it? Obviously, they know that I'm close with the Haneys. I don't agree with it because I think that it hurts his reputation. That's what I think. I think that his reputation takes an even bigger hit. It takes an even bigger hit, right, by suing him, because now people are going to perceive you as being soft. Instead of getting it back in the ring, you're suing this man in a court when it's a combat sport and you could physically get it back. That's going to be the perception. So I think for your image and your likeness, the better thing to do is just go ahead and get it back in the ring, not in the court. Because the ball was dropped on both sides. He tested positive for a banned substance. You couldn't see that, but that something is flawed in the testing system that allow him to be able to beat the system. Then you had him knowing he came in well over 3 pounds of the agreed weight, even though you show heart and you show dog. You understand? I think for his image and his likeness and his brand, the better decision would be just to go ahead and when he's available, to go ahead, rematch that man and get it back.